All right, so here's our last character, Sagashi, saved the best for last, or at least one of the coolest for last anyways. So let's get to know Sagashi a little bit more. So here's Sagashi's story. Sagashi is the first non-monster creature to emerge from the fold. He arrived in the midst of the tournament, bearing both dire and hopeful tidings. Drew, his telepathic isopod companion, led him here in search of his wife, who disappeared in a time rift many years ago. The mysterious chameleon is equipped with all sorts of outlandish technology, some of it now broken by his constant time travels. He joined the tournament hoping that the engineers from the Citadel will assist him in repairing his gear and getting him back into the fold. So that's basically part of his story. So let's see what else we got here. Even with barely functioning gear, Sagashi makes for an amazing contestant. With Drew's telepathic powers, he's able to predict almost every move. The Navarian crowds love watching his tricks, rewarding him with shells for his astonishing feats. So that's basically getting to know him a little bit. So let's look at his abilities and see what he's got. So his shield upgrade is called the Trophy Looper. You can spend 2 shields from the shield to gain 2 fruit once per turn. Well, that's a good one. That's okay. Let's see. His artifact is the True Sight Goggles. For 1 question mark used in a challenge, or 1 question symbol, I guess, used in a challenge, you may advance any trait dial. For 1 question mark, for 1, used in a challenge. Oh, okay. So okay, I get this now. So you are, you've got symbols. You were completing a particular challenge. Let's say it was spirit or something like that. And it didn't have any of the other symbols on it, okay? It only had spirit, all right? But perhaps you wanted to increase your resilience or something like that. And you happen to roll, you happen to end up rolling that question mark on your dice to basically cover one of the symbols that you needed. If you did that, I think this is how it works. If you did that, you can advance any trait dial. You may advance any trait dial. So you did that, so now you'd be like, ooh, we can do 1 resilience now. I think that's what that means. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what that means. And then if you discard this, you can gain a die of level equal to your lowest trait. So that is only useful if your lowest trait is like a 3 or a 2 anyway. Yeah, if it's a 1, I don't see myself discarding it. Flamboyant contestant. After attempting a challenge or fighting a monster, gain 1 shell if you rolled at least 1 question symbol on your dice. So if it works for challenges and it works for fighting monsters, you'll gain a shell if you rolled at least 1 of those question mark, those wild symbols basically, on your dice. That's cool. So fold Traveler. You may use the wild dice, the wild symbol, and blanks to hit armored spots on monsters with any level of die. Well, I like that a lot. That's really cool. And it can work with any level of die on armored spots on a monster, and it can be this, or it can be blanks. That is a good one. I like that one a lot. I think that one's my favorite thus far. Sweeping Revelations. When this card is played, each other player reveals the top card of their character deck, choose one, and play it. Is that what I think it is? Do I get, like... I don't know if this one, if for sure. Let's see. When this card is played, each other player reveals the top card of their character deck, choose one, and play it. Oh, I like that. That is cool. So basically, you're stealing another player's character card of your choice. Everyone's going to, reveal the top card of their character card deck, and you get to choose one, and you get to play it. That means you get to play it into your personal, player area here. And so now it's yours. I think that's what that means. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that one. That's cool. Okay. Disarming confidence. When you push it on a mixed trait challenge, move +1 on the champion board. So if it's a mixed trait challenge, meaning it has to be multiple, it has to be more than one symbol on the challenge. If you do those challenges that have more than one symbol on it, then you get to move +1 on the champion board. And I should have mentioned that. If a challenge for the other ones had, if you needed to like complete a challenge, a spirit challenge, for instance, and it had other symbols on it, it wouldn't be a spirit challenge because it would have more than one. It would only be a challenge that has just one symbol on it for it to be a spirit, for it to be a focus, for it to be a resilience, for it to be a synergy challenge. It would have to have just that symbol on it. So that's what those would mean if you're playing with certain character cards. This one is if it's mixed. So if it's a mixed challenge, you're doing one that has multiple symbols on it, more than one, then you get to move +1 if you complete it on the champion board. I like that one probably more because of that. Formidable duo. When you use 2 or more wild symbols to complete a challenge, you may take your island bonus again. Well, I like that one. That one's good. So, you know, similar to Axel. Axel had one similar to that. So that's cool. Drew's prescience, I think that's how it's pronounced. Prescience. Drew's prescience, or something like that. Before fighting a monster, upgrade 1 die. Well, that's cool. So before you fight a monster, if you have this character card, you can upgrade a dice. That's cool. Social lizard. When you complete a challenge while on the same island as another character, refresh 1 dice. Okay, that's cool. I like that one. Boundless mobility. When you are alone, you may take the Chronoseum, Droskarine, or Lamara Stadium Island bonus instead of your own. Huh. That's interesting. So you can do one. If you're alone, you can take. If you're alone on an island, you can take one of the other island bonuses instead. Obviously not the Citadel of Time, but if you're on the Citadel of Time, you can do one of the other 3 if you want. That's kind of cool. And of course, if you're on Lamar Stadium, then you can do Droskarine or Chronoseum instead. I think that's what that means. That's kind of cool. Okay. Glider aerobatics. When you complete a mixed trait challenge, you may pay 1 shell to draw a stunt card. So again, with the mixed trait challenges, you can pay a shell to draw a stunt card. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I think that's everything. That's all of his character cards. So now we've gotten to know a little bit about Sagashi. Obviously, he's looking for his wife who has gotten lost in a where is it? It said he lost his wife to a time rift. Okay, many years ago. So obviously he's searching for his wife. Well, isn't that nice? And that's Sagashi. So is Sagashi the character for you? Well, anyways, that's all of the characters in the game. So thank you guys for watching these videos. And I think I'm satisfied with everything that I've talked about Tidal Blades. I don't think I'll continue talking about it anymore, at least for quite some time. I think I've covered pretty much everything that I would like to cover with the game. I'm sure I definitely missed a few things for sure, especially how to set up the game and stuff like that and how to play. I probably missed a couple of things for sure, but I'm pretty satisfied with what I was able to talk about for this game. And this is a really cool game. It took me quite a while. I have had it for quite a while, and it took me quite a while just to get to this point, just to even, talk about how to play this game. So thank you guys for watching this video and the other videos. If you watched any of them, thank you guys for watching those videos as well. Leave a like on this video or some of the other videos if you liked them better. It would help me out a lot. And I'll see you guys again next time.